Saif was given to us. Now, we are all working really hard in our lives and careers, right? We all agree, and that is the pain we see here. That makes you to join these kind of sessions. Even though we are fasting, that struggle to enhance ourselves, right? It's the struggle to improve ourselves, the struggle to succeed. That makes us to join these kind of sessions, right? So considering that to be a statement, right, that to be an objective of us joining here. So let me take you to the journey. The question on the screen is very clear. Do I need the pulse of my career? Can I get a quick response in the chat box there? How many of them want the pulse of their career? Mashallah. So 2 of them want. How about others? So everyone here have joined with an intention that how can I make my life more productive, right? To be fruitful, right? Let's take this journey first of all. So in my session, inshallah, I'll divide this session into where the world is and what am I doing in this world and to build myself or the organization. So since I'm considering this session to be for people who have joined here are what do you say, entrepreneurs. So I'm considering them to be on a journey of doing something in their life. So I'm considering that and trying to address, but this is a topic which is open for everyone to understand actually. Okay. Now with that intention, let's proceed. The first part, let's understand where and what is the world today. See, unless and until we do not understand where are we will not be able to fit into that puzzle at all. We will be building ourselves into a such dimension or a direction which it is completely irrelevant to what is happening. Right? So, karna kya hai? Aaj ki dunya kya hai? So, let me tell you, in this world, there are 3 levels of changes which are happening. As an entrepreneur or as a normal person or whatever role I'm playing, we need to understand that what is happening and whatever work I am doing is at what level, right? There are 3 levels of changes which are there in this world. The first level of change is called as iteration. Now, what is iteration? Iteration is doing some same thing in better way. So I am working basically. I might be an entrepreneur, or I might be working in some company. I might be doing something else. But मैं कुछ ना कुछ काम कर रहा हूँ. मेरा काम क्या है? I am doing the same thing in a better way. Is called as iteration. This is the first type of work which people prefer to do it. The second level of work is called as innovation. The second level of change is innovation. First level is iteration. Second level is innovation. Now, what is innovation? Doing something new. Okay. It's called as innovation. And normally there's a confusion between creativity and innovation. So let's understand, being creative is thinking something new is creative. Doing something new is innovation, right? So we are just into a creative mode, then there's no point. I'm just thinking, right? Something different, something new. It's of no use for me at all. खाली सोचने से काम नहीं है, वो सोच को काम में कितना ला रहे हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा important है. So innovation is doing something new, but 21st century is not about innovation at all. It is not about iteration. What is 21st century about? 21st century, the world where we are living into, and the people whom we are surrounded with, the type of concepts and technologies we are loaded with. We are into an era where the entire world is into this. What is this? Yes, it is disruption. Now, what is disruption? The definition is there on the screen there, right? Doing something new, which will make all old things obsolete. What do I mean by this? कुछ ऐसा नया काम करना जिसके वजह से तमाम पुरानी चीजें खत्म हो जाना. Can you give me some examples for it in the chat box? Can we make this session little lively? I hope you're fasting. सिर्फ कुछ खाने के लिए या फिर कुछ गलत देखने के लिए करने के लिए फास्टिंग है, चैट बॉक्स में तो रिप्लाई कर सकते हैं, उसमें उसमें ऑप्शन है ओपन, right? Now can you give me an example of anything which right, because of the invention of that particular thing, all things got obsolete, all things got disrupted. Uber, very good. Automation, superb. What else? Give me some examples. ऐसा disruption जिसके वजह से chat GPT, amazing. Oyo, yes. Let us take those small disruptions first, right? The first disruption in our we could see at every level, at every age, at every generation, right? We had lots of disruption. Disruption is just 21st century. Many disruptions pehle bhi hue. Disruption, the invention of gas cylinder, invention of the gas stoves, disrupted the market of the kerosene stoves. Yes or no? Right? जो बंदे केरोसिन स्टोव का इंडस्ट्रीज थे, बड़े बड़े इंडस्ट्रीज थे, राइट, छोटे मोटे लोग भी काम कर रहे थे, मेकिंग द केरोसिन के जो पंप स्टोव्स आते थे उसको बनाने का काम, इवन उसका छोटा सा वो पिन भी एक बनाने का एक बड़ा इंडस्ट्री था. पीपल नेग्लेक्टेड इट. गैस स्टोव्स का जो एवोल्यूशन था, उसका इन्वेंशन था, पीपल नेग्लेक्टेड इट. बट गैस स्टोव ऐसा आया मार्केट में कि बाकी के पूरे इंडस्ट्रीज को डिसरप्ट कर दिया, राइट. डिसरप्शन ऑफ नोकिया, नोकिया का एग्जांपल बहुत बार सुनते हैं. नहीं, नोकिया को अक्सर लोग क्या बोलते हैं, नोकिया गॉट फिनिश्ड. Nokia did not take up smartphone and Android for itself. Nokia got finished बोलते हैं. Finished नहीं, finish is the wrong word. Nokia got disrupted. Now where am I in this particular world? What am I doing? Am I iterating? Am I innovating? Or am I disrupting? What am I thinking? Or if I'm an entrepreneur, the idea and the thoughts and the business, what I'm doing is an iteration of doing the same thing in a different way, or I am thinking something new, or I'm doing something new, which is making all old things obsolete. What am I? No, how am I? No, where am I? एक है अपना काम, दूसरा है ये जो ऑलरेडी दुनिया में चल रहा है. अगर if I make myself स्टैग्नेंट, सैटिस्फाइड, कंटेंटेड, जो कर लिया बहुत अच्छा कर लिया बोले, तो ये आज के डिस्ट्रप्शन में, जैसा चैट बॉक्स में चैट जीपीटी का नाम आया है. Now, for example, I'm a teacher or a developer or something. You go tell ChatGPT everything or anything. It is building you things for that. Recently, one person called me up and she asked me, "Sir, I need a content developer. No, can you give me a content writer? Suggest me someone." I said, right now I do not have someone on my immediate contacts. I can suggest you something. I said, you do one thing, go to chat GPT, whatever you want to tell, you will create, it will help you creating that content. And she wasn't aware of that. And immediately she explored and she came back and she got the solution for it and she saved money. तो मतलब क्या है? There are professions getting disrupted. अब वो content writer का काम chat GPT कर दिया तो दूसरे क्या करते हैं? So ऐसे दौर में, ऐसे disruptions में, we should be a source of creating more employment rather than killing employments. My disruption should create employment rather than killing employments. Do you agree on that or not? 21st century, the world is thinking about have disruptions through technology and whatever innovations we are doing, automations we are doing. It is killing employment. But people who have joined the session today from the platform of MFERD, we disrupt things to create employments, not to kill employments. Do you agree with me on or not? No, with this, we will proceed to the session. Yes. So now once we have understood this, we are into a world where there are disruptions. Now let's proceed. Right? Now, if I have to manage these disruptions, then how do I have to do? What do I have to do? Let's understand. Right? Now let's understand few disruptions around the world. Okay, and what skills these people had. For example, we had an automotive revolution, driverless cars and EVs and all those things. ये पूरे disruptions थे. ये disruptions को ये लोग सोचे ना. These disruptions have been thought. No, these have been thought by these people. They have given a thought. No, they have they've come up with this kind of. How are they able to do this? The simple skill I'm mentioning here is The revolution in the automotive, the automobile world came because of this skill. Please note down the skills if you want. One was love of learning, and second was self-knowledge. This skill actually made these people to get that revolution in the automobile industry. Now we talk about Elon Musk and everyone. These people could do all those things is because of that love of learning, right? Our love of learning is very, how if I have to rate myself, why do I stand in the self-knowledge? Secondly, the disruption, medicine in robots are doing your surgery, everything is getting automated here. So medical industry में जहाँ पे वो doctor का role, वो machines का role, everything is getting replaced here. वो जो डॉक्टर इतना ज्यादा जबरदस्त प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे आज वही काम एक रोबोट कर दे रहा है, तो क्या हो रहा है? हाउ आर दीज पीपल एबल टू थिंक दोस काइंड ऑफ डिसरप्शंस? अगेन द मेडिसिन इंडस्ट्री का जो डिसरप्शन आया बिकॉज ऑफ दीज क्वालिटीज. The quality number one, the characteristic, the skill number one is the world, the traveling and learning, meeting people and learning, the continuous. No, they did not limit themselves to only one room, right? These people explored, traveled, learned. And the second very important is that complexity has become their objective. वो बोलते नहीं, direct आँख से खेलना, comfort with complexity. They love picking up something which is complex. हमारे लिए आमतौर पे क्या होता है? Something which is complex, we end or tend to give that up. ये टेंशन है, छोड़ देंगे, दूसरा काम पे पकड़ेंगे. The comfort with complexity. Right now, how much comfortable I am in terms of picking up something really complex, something which is really difficult and way beyond my potential is my attitude. अगर मुझे complexity के साथ खेलना पसंद है, right, then these kind of disruptions मैं कर सकता हूँ, because people who are sitting in the comfort zone, right, will not be able to do something which is really beyond their potentials. And the people sense. This was the skill which was with this disruption. Okay. Then we saw a disruption in the education world, the massive open online courses, right? What was the skill these people possessed? The communication and the collaboration, right? So these are the certain skills where the world is moving into, the types of changes what we have and the disruptions and where we are and the different fields and what are the skills these people possessed. Now, having understood this, there's a question. So let's have some patience to understand things, right? Okay. Now, having understood this, now let's understand how am I ready and how am I prepared for this? Now, how do I achieve the pulse of my life? Now, let's get into the self aspect of it. तो पहले ये समझ गए कि दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है. अब समझेंगे, अपने ऊपर आ जाएंगे कि मैं कौन हूं और मैं क्या हूं. As an entrepreneur, as a leader, as an individual, where am I and what am I? Right? Let's understand them as well. So these are other few technologies: 3D printer, Internet of Things. What was a skill? Open mind, skill at learning, goal setting was a certain skill these people possessed. Now moving ahead, it's a very beautiful statement of Imam Ghazali Rahmatullah. Imam Ghazali, who's the gateway of knowledge, he stated this statement that knowledge without action is foolishness and action without knowledge is dangerous. We have got knowledge of whatever field I am into and whatever skill I am learning. I have the knowledge, but there is no, the knowledge is is of no use of anyone. No, it is just, it is lying vague in my mind. There's no point of it. Knowledge hai aur knowledge ke upar ka action. Action yani how much, with that knowledge, how much benefit I'm doing for myself and also to others. How much am I applying for myself and how much with that application I'm able to benefit to others. That is action. So ilm hai aur amal hai. Ilm without knowledge, ilm without action, right? Amal is foolishness. This is not my statement. It is Imam Ghazali's statement. Knowledge without action is foolishness and action without knowledge is dangerous. Why dangerous? Because we are working hard. Normally, when we are working hard, continuously, consistently, when you're working hard, without knowledge, certain times, though that action might become dangerous to myself and to the people who are around me. Now, keeping this in mind, now I will get into the, I categorize, based on the knowledge and action people into 4 types. There are 4 types of people. This is on the screen what you have. The first one is, if you can see, where am I and what am I? Okay. The first category here is, this graph is basically with respect to knowledge and action. So first level of type of people who have got no knowledge, low knowledge, and who are low on action as well. जो फील्ड में मैं हूं, जो काम मैं कर रहा हूं, उसका नॉलेज भी कम एंड उसके ऊपर एक्शन भी कम. एक्शन यानी आई एम फॉलोइंग व्हाटएवर आई हैव लर्नड, आई एम अप्लाइंग इट so that it is benefiting me and also the people who are associated with me. That is action, right? मालूम रहने के लिए 100 चीजें मालूम है, लेकिन करने के लिए कुछ भी काम, एक भी चीज अप्लाई नहीं हो रहे, then that's the challenge for us. So the first type of category people is people with low knowledge and low action. Are those people normally who are always confused? Why they are confused? And they prefer them to be a follower rather than being a leader here, because knowledge की कमी है और action की भी कमी है. तो जैसा हवा आती है वैसा ये निकल जाते हैं, जैसा पानी का प्रेशर है वैसा काम नहीं कर लेते हैं. So that's the first. Then the second category of people is with low knowledge and high action. Okay, and these are the people with knowledge कम है लेकिन action कर रहे, हरकत में कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे. That's good actually. That is good actually. अगर action में है, that is kinetic energy is always better than potential energy, we know, right? Action में है, लेकिन सिर्फ एक्शन ही करते रहना और नॉलेज के बगैर एक्शन करते रहना certain times leads to chaos. No, I might be a source of chaos in certain occasions. तो ये third type of category is the beautiful category. People knowledge is very high, knowledge जबरदस्त है, हर चीज मालूमात है, हर चीज उनके पास, लेकिन उसका अमल नहीं है, ना उन्होंने कुछ कर रहे हैं जिससे फायदा ना लोगों को पहुंच रहा है ना उनको खुद को पहुंच रहा है. So that is one big challenge. So they are the people who are non-beneficial. Now as a participant of this particular session, I might be an entrepreneur, I might be an individual, I might be doing something else. Where am I and what am I? It's a self-introspection what we'll have to be doing it. It is not to pinpoint to anyone. It's a general understanding अपने लिए है ताकि हम जहां पे भी हैं हम आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करेंगे. The fourth type of people are those people high knowledge and high action. Knowledge भी high है और उसका action भी high है, इल्म भी है, अमल भी है. Both the things are there, and these are the people who become contributors. Yes, you've heard me right. And our all struggle in this life is to become a contributor. How can I contribute? And the only one person who can contribute, जिसके पास खुद है तो वही contribute करेगा. Contribute with time, contribute your skill, effort, knowledge, right? And whatever resources or money, whatever you have. That is at a very later stage. Can I contribute my time? Can I contribute my knowledge and skill? आज कब contribute करेंगे जब हमारे अंदर आएगा. Then that's the journey what I'll have to do as an entrepreneur, right? My journey has to evolve to be a contributor. If I am a source of contribution, entire world will come to us. If I am not a source of contribution, I am going to be a liability more than an asset. So these are the 4 types of people what we have, right? Based on the knowledge and action. I hope till here we are all on the same page. And you are able to understand things. Are you all with me? Can you just give me a quick reply on the chat box so that, right, it helps us to go take this session in the right direction. Now let's proceed. Now I have understood where is the world. Second, I have understood myself, and now let me understand the way I work. Okay. I have got big aspirations of being a contributor, getting a disruption in the market, creating more employments in the market and everything. But मेरा काम करने का तरीका क्या है? Let's understand my style. There are 3 styles of our work, which I'm summarizing in. The first style is called as a superficial style. मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, but मेरा पहला style है, उसे बोलते हैं superficial style of working. The second style of working is called as superficial style of working. And the third style is called as actual style of working. मेरा काम का स्टाइल क्या है? सुपरफिशियल है, काम है नहीं, लेकिन रुपए के काम को 100 रुपए की बात कर रहा हूँ। जो काम है नहीं वो काम को बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। What am I doing? I might be an entrepreneur, I might be an anyone, no, whatever role I'm playing in the society. मेरा काम क्या है? What type of work I prefer to do? Am I doing superficial work? Second, superficial work. काम है. We do the we do our work for the heck of doing it, for the heck of completing it. There's a huge difference. एक जो नहीं है उसको बताना. And secondly, there are types of people जिसमें क्या हो रहा है? सरफेस पे काम होता है, बस पानी के सरफेस पे काम होता है, राइट? एंड सरफेस पे काम होना इज फॉर द हेक ऑफ डूइंग इट, कंप्लीट कैसा भी करके खत्म कर देंगे, ये खत्म कर देंगे, वो खत्म, पूरी जिंदगी खत्म करना है। जैसा रमजान में तरावे खत्म कर रहे हैं पूरा, अब 2 दिन में 26वीं होती नहीं, तरावे कुरान को भी सुन के वो भी खत्म। पीपल नॉर्मली कॉल दिस 26th डे ऑफ रमजान एज खत्म, which में कुरान भी पढ़ के खत्म कर दिया। सो our job is to just to khatam, complete things, to finish things. So people who work at that surface. A third type is the people who work at the actual. Now my question to you all is, my theme of the session was, do I need the pearls of my career? Now normally where do we find diamonds and pearls? Kahan milte hum na? Where do we find pearls? Where do we find diamonds? Yes. कहाँ मिलते हैं? We find them deep inside. Deep inside. अगर मुझे पर्ल मिलना है, राइट, मुझे पर्ल चाहिए, मोती चाहिए, तो मुझे कहाँ मिलता है? हवा में नहीं मिलता, सरफेस पे नहीं मिलता, मुझे एकदम गहराई में मिलता है। अगर मुझे पर्ल चाहिए, एक बंदा निकला है पर्ल की तलाश में, and he's trying to find the pearl in the air, foolishness. He's trying to find the pearl on the surface, foolishness. अगर मुझे मेरे जिंदगी का पर्ल चाहिए, या मेरे जिंदगी से कोई एक पर्ल बन जाए, राइट, अगर ये हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है, अगर ये हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव है, अगर मुझे पर्ल चाहिए, तो एज राइटली मेंशन्ड हियर कि मुझे पानी के गहराई में जाना पड़ेगा। नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द प्रोसेस। इफ आई एम गेटिंग इनसाइड द वाटर, अगर मैं समंदर की गहराई में मैं जा रहा हूं, now what will happen? The more I am getting inside, right, what will happen? Things around me, right, जो पानी के अंदर मैं जा रहा हूं, तो around me, right, things will be more clear or it will be more confusing or it will be more dark. क्या होता है पानी के गहराई में जाएंगे तो क्या होता है? How is the situation there? Yes, exactly. जैसा जैसा आप पानी के गहराई में जा रहे हैं, आपको क्या मिलेगा? और आपको क्लैरिटी नहीं मिलता, आपको और चीजें अनक्लियर होने लगता है, और ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग होने लगता है। अब नाउ एक बंदा जो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की जर्नी में उतरा है, जब तक ये समझते नहीं कि मैं सुपरफिशियल काम करने से, समन आस्क्ड मी अ क्वेश्चन, या सुपरफिशियल काम करने से जो है नहीं वो काम मैं बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, और जो नहीं कर रहा वो बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, या फिर कम करके बहुत कुछ बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। अगर सुपरफिशियल वर्क में रहेंगे तो लोग आपको बहुत जल्दी एक्सपोज कर देंगे, आपका काम खत्म हो जाएगा। सरफेस पे काम कर रहा हूँ या एक्चुअल काम कर रहा हूँ? A true entrepreneur has to understand that your success doesn't lie at being a superficial working style or at surface. The success, the pearl of your careers, of your journey, of your effort lies deep inside the ocean. And that is called as the actual effort. Actual effort, अगर मुझे pearl चाहिए तो मुझे कहाँ मिलेगा? मुझे समंदर की गहराई में मिलता है। And what is गहराई? We don't understand. We have got big aspirations. The moment some challenges come to us, एकदम परेशानियां आना शुरू होते हैं, challenges, situations come to us, we end up giving up, we end up changing our objective, we end up changing our purpose, we end up questioning ourselves कि मेरे हाथ से होने का नहीं, मैं कुछ कर नहीं सकता। No, the journey of entrepreneur, the more effort we put, the more struggle we do, things will not become easy, rather things will become more difficult. ये आइडियलिस्टिक पिक्चर है कि हम एक अच्छा खासा मोटिवेशन सेशन अटेंड कर दिया, उन्हें बता दिया सक्सेस का मंत्र कि फुल मेहनत पड़े तो चीजें आसान होती, मेहनत पड़ेंगे तो चीज और मुश्किल होता है। द रीजन इज वी आर इनटू अ जर्नी ऑफ फाइंडिंग पर्ल्स। We need to understand the reality rather than being in an idealistic situation. And every time you face that situation and you curse yourself. So we need to come out of it, right? तो ये एक बड़ा चैलेंज. तो मुझे अगर मैं पानी के गहराई में जा रहा हूँ, the first and the foremost thing, what are the traits of that the depth? गहराई में जा रहे हैं तो क्या होगा? सबसे पहला चैलेंज आपको क्या है? There is more darkness. There is more darkness. The more you go in the deep inside the ocean, there is more darkness. अंधेरा ही अंधेरा है, उजाला नहीं है. And second, there is more confusion. कौन से डायरेक्शन में जा रहा हूं मुझे समझ में नहीं आएगा, because everywhere it is water. Throughout it is water for me. मैं जो डायरेक्शन में जा रहा हूं मुझे समझ में आ रहा है, मैं कैसा भी जा रहा हूं मुझे सिर्फ पानी ही दिख रहा है. तो I will not, I'm more confused. And because of that darkness and confusion, I'm getting tensed. And that darkness is haunting me and creating a sense of fear that will I be able to achieve it or not. Time and again, entrepreneurs, the challenge is that we always question our abilities. We always question what we are doing. We are made to do things, get to work, and when you start working, things don't become easy, things will become difficult. But the outcome is really beautiful. The journey is going to be challenging, but the outcome is going to be very beautiful. But the one who wants to be an entrepreneur, wants the journey to be easy, no, it's a superficial aspect. We will not be able to do it. And another thing, जितना पानी के गहराई में जाएंगे ना, क्यों जा रहे हैं? वो हीरे मोती के तलाश में जा रहे हैं. जितना गहराई में जाएंगे आपके ऊपर प्रेशर ज्यादा होता जाएगा. The more pressure. And finally, the one who will be able to face that darkness, confusion, fears, and pressure, and then they will find the pulse of their careers. Now, why did I use this example? हमारे लाइफ में हमको we have taken a goal, we have an objective to achieve. जैसा एक गोल ले लिया, अगर उसके ऊपर हम मेहनत करने लगते हैं, so अब वो मेहनत हम जो कर रहे हैं, and we cannot complain from the life कि why Allah is not giving to me. The reason is I might be doing a superficial work. नहीं, मैं इतनी बहुत मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, मुझे लाइफ में रिकॉग्निशन नहीं, लोग मुझे कुछ मिल रहा नहीं. अगर सरफेस पे रहेंगे, पानी के सरफेस पे हीरे नहीं मिलते, कचरा मिलता. So we are doing surface work, we will get only kachra, we will only get junk. We will get only something which is left over and which has been thrown. वो मुझे मिलता, जो पूरी दुनिया फेंक दी वो मुझे मिलता है अगर सरफेस पे काम करेंगे. What is surface पे काम करना? Completion पे काम करना. और what is actual पे काम करना? Actual के पे काम करना is उसकी काम की गहराई समझ के काम करना, so that we work to achieve things, not to complete things. There is a huge difference between completion and achievement. People who work at the surface are one who work to complete things. People who work at the actual or the depth are those people who work to achieve things. And completion में achievement में बहुत ज्यादा जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. और achievement के निकल लिए काम कर रहे हैं, तो the challenges are there. Who knows, right? Who knows that कि हम हमारे पल नहीं, वो समंदर की गहराई के बहुत नजदीक हैं. किसे मालूम 1-2 कदम पे मुझे मिलेगा, but उसी टाइम पे we abort that effort. नहीं, we abort our actions and we abort the entire process of doing it. छोड़ के एकदम निकल जाते हैं, तो बदनसीबी है हमारी. So now we need to understand कि as an entrepreneur कि हमको हमारा सक्सेस सुपरफिशियल में नहीं मिलेगा, हमको सरफेशियल में नहीं मिलेगा, एक्चुअल में मिलेगा. अगर एक्चुअल में अगर करना है, अगर वो तय कर रहे हैं, तो एक्चुअल इज इन द डेप्थ, नॉट एट द सरफेस. अगर गहराई में जा रहे हैं तो चीजें और ज्यादा मुश्किल होने लगते हैं. आई एम नॉट डरा नहीं रहा हूं मैं, बट इट्स समटाइम्स समवेयर वी नीड टू फेस द रियलिटी. एक रियलिटी चेक होना एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए जरूरी है. नहीं तो एक जिंदगी भर एक पूरा फैंटेसी में रहने की कोशिश करते हैं, पूरे दुनिया भर के नहीं यूनिकॉर्न्स को स्टडी करके अपने मुंह में पानी रहता, राइट? उन्हें वो बन गया, उन्हें वो बन गया, उन्हें वो बन गया. सबके फिगर्स को रख के मैं भी कैलकुलेटर में रख के अपने कैलकुलेट करता हूँ मेरा भी कब यूनिकॉर्न बनता करके. ये कैलकुलेशंस में रह जाते, काम नहीं होता. सो जितने भी आप एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को मिले होंगे जो सक्सेसफुल लोग हैं, वो लोग डेप्थ में काम किए हैं. और जब डेप्थ में काम करते हैं तो कंप्लेन नहीं करते, बिकॉज डेप्थ इज नॉट इजी. जितना मेहनत करते हैं, जितना गहराई में जाते हैं, काम आसान नहीं होता, काम मुश्किल होता है. बट वो जर्नी में थोड़ा सब्र करके रुक गए ना, तो इंशाल्लाह आपको उस काम के हीरे मिल गए. I hope I have made myself clear to the working style what I have. First of all, the type of person I am a contributor then the type of work I do, what type of work I am doing, and what type of person I am. I hope yahan tak काम हो गया. Now, as a what I'm talking itself is very much of solution, no, giving a lot of clarity. Think we are opening up, from a coming out of a confusion state and trying to realize ourselves. These are itself a solutions for us, right? And solutions cannot be customized as well. Now, एक हो गया self, दूसरा हो गया मेरा working style, and third, I'm assuming to be that this the people who have joined today are entrepreneurs, and there are 4 types of entrepreneurs again. What type of an entrepreneur I am? The 2 things an entrepreneur should require. One is clarity, second is consistency. Okay, clarity and second is consistency. They are 2 important aspects. Clarity of what I am doing and what I want to achieve. Right? And consistency. Nothing else. Being consistent is clarity भी नहीं है. For example, if you ask me, can we compromise? दोनों में से कोई एक चीज पे compromise कर सकते हैं? हाँ कर. Clarity पे compromise कर लो चलेगा. Consistency पे नहीं, because the more consistent you are, clarity automatically will follow consistency. Right? The problem with us is कि हम 2 दिन के राजा 2 दिन के रानियां हैं. We pick up anything and we do it for few days. Still, our internal motivation is high, or someone else is pushing from outside. ये काम नहीं होता. अगर हमको कुछ करना है, थोड़ा करेंगे लेकिन जरा नहीं, रेगुलर करते रहेंगे. बीइंग कंसिस्टेंट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? आप एक पत्थर को भी फोड़ सकते हैं अगर कंसिस्टेंटली इफ यू आर हिटिंग ऑन इट. विथ वन शॉट यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू इट. Now, as an entrepreneur, I need to have 2 things. Inshallah, in future, कभी और वक्त मिलेगा. ये clarity के क्या stages रहेंगे? Self के clarity क्या होना चाहिए? Organization का clarity क्या चाहिए? The people who have worked with me, उनके लिए clarity क्या है? इसका भी एक session inshallah कभी in future में काम करेंगे. Clarity and consistency, 2 things, right? And based on that, again, I'm categorizing entrepreneurs into 4 types. Don't curse me for this, because I'm trying to show you different, and I'm not here to point anyone, but just this session is all about introspection and plan out a journey really well. So where am I? What am I doing? The first type of entrepreneurs are those entrepreneurs with low clarity and low consistency. मेहनत कर रहे हैं, but क्या कर रहे हैं, क्यों कर रहे हैं, क्या हासिल करने के लिए कर रहे हैं, clarity नहीं है, but मेहनत कर रहे हैं. As I said already previously, low on knowledge, high on action. I hope you remember the first, right? Low clarity, low consistency. And the second type of entrepreneurs, right, are those people with low clarity, but there is high consistency. Clarity कम है, but consistency ज़्यादा है, मेहनत ज़्यादा है. And the third type of entrepreneur are those people with clarity is zabardast, but consistency is low. They know what they want to do. They know what they want to achieve. They know how to achieve it as well, right? Clarity is high, but consistency is very poor, very low. And the fourth type of entrepreneurs are those people with high clarity and high consistency. Okay, high clarity and high consistency. Now, I call them these 4 types of entrepreneurs to be, I've given 4 different names for these people. The first one, with low clarity and low consistency, basically they are not entrepreneurs, they are not managers, they are damagers. काम होने से ज्यादा काम damage हो जाता है, right? With low clarity and low consistency, right? Being more than an entrepreneur, they are damagers. They are damaging things for themselves and also the people who are associated with them. The second type of people, as I said, low clarity and high consistency. क्लैरिटी नहीं है क्या करना, लेकिन मेहनत कंटिन्यूअसली करते जा रहे हैं, काम होते जा रहा है. ये लोग बेसिकली आर फायर फाइटर्स. एंड नॉर्मली अ जर्नी ऑफ एन एंटरप्रेन्योर स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम फायर फाइटिंग टू अ प्रोएक्टिव मैनेजमेंट. क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट से जर्नी स्टार्ट होती एंड होते होते प्रोएक्टिव मैनेजमेंट तक आते. And do not expect that idealistic situation in mind कि हमें directly proactive management पे जाते हैं, बिल्कुल नहीं जा सकते. Entrepreneurs की journey start होती है firefighting पे, लेकिन खत्म firefighting में नहीं होना है. We start with firefighting, okay? And do not compare yourself with someone who's doing proactive, okay? They are already at with different experience or exposure. अपना काम फायर फाइटिंग से स्टार्ट होता है, लेकिन फायर फाइटिंग में ही नहीं रहना। पीपल विथ लो क्लैरिटी एंड हाई कंसिस्टेंसी, द चैलेंज हियर इज क्या कर रहे हैं बिल्कुल नहीं मालूम, कंसिस्टेंसी ज्यादा है। तो दैट्स व्हाई व्हेनेवर दे आर देयर, प्रॉब्लम आया तो प्रॉब्लम हल करने के निकल गए, देन एवरी टाइम फायर फाइटिंग इट, प्रॉब्लम आया सॉल्व कर रहे, प्रॉब्लम आया सॉल्व कर रहे, प्रोएक्टिवली फोरकास्ट नहीं कर रहे अपने चैलेंजेस को, प्रॉब्लम्स को, एंड वी आर नॉट प्रोएक्टिवली प्लानिंग फॉर आवरसेल्व्स। सो दैट्स फायर फाइटिंग। एंड द third type of entrepreneurs are, right, people with high clarity and consistency. I don't call them as entrepreneurs, they are basically managers. They're managing their dreams, they're managing whatever they're doing. Managers do not transform things, managers maintain things. A manager is a word from management, right? What is management? Management is balancing things, keeping everything together, balancing things is management. एंड जिसका काम सिर्फ बैलेंस करना है, उन्हें कभी भी काम को उसके काम को एक लेवल से दूसरे लेवल के लेके नहीं जाएगा। दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू ट्रांसफॉर्म थिंग्स फ्रॉम वन लेवल टू अनदर लेवल, दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू एक्सेप्ट। तो इनका काम जिंदगी मैनेज करने में निकल जाए। एंड द फोर्थ टाइप ऑफ पीपल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आर दोस पीपल विद दे हैव क्लैरिटी एंड दे हैव गॉट कंसिस्टेंसी। they know what they are doing, they know what they have to achieve, and they are very consistent in what they are doing, right? Results will not come over over a quick period of time, right? No, it will take time for us. But these people with high clarity and high consistency are those people who are change makers. They are the one who are going to bring the change in the society, right? They are the one who are who are trying to transform people who are around them. Let me go and connect the first slide I took. The first, people with high knowledge. I talked about myself, right? कि knowledge and action, high knowledge भी है, high action भी है. Knowledge high and action is high, then knowledge is high, action is high, then those people are called as contributors, I said. And people with high knowledge and high action are those people with high clarity and high consistency. So one who by self is a contributor, and by organization they work with clarity and consistency. These people, from their contribution, they will be a change maker. So this journey of being a contributor to a change maker is what an entrepreneur has to cover. कि हमें confusion mode से निकल के, chaotic mode से निकल कर, नॉन बेनिफिशियल मोड से निकलकर हमको कंट्रीब्यूटिंग मोड पे आना है। पहले सेल्फ को पहले कंट्रीब्यूशन मोड पे लाना है, फिर मेरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कंट्रीब्यूशन। द मोर आई एम इनटू कंट्रीब्यूशन मोड, देन माय जर्नी स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम अ कंट्रीब्यूटर and moves towards being a change maker. I hope I have made sense to you people. I hope things have added some value. You can respond to me in the chat box there. Now, अभी करना क्या है? So now what we have done, we have taken this session into three. We have taken this session into three things. One was understanding ourselves. Second, understanding the working style I had. And third, as an entrepreneur, what type of an entrepreneur I am. Three things we have understood. Started from self to my style to the type of organization I am actually running in, right? The three things we have done. Abhi karna kya hai? How should we organize to whatever we have? Let's sow the right seed now. Let's not sow the papaya seed and expect mango fruit to come. अपनी जिंदगी की सीड, हम जो सीड डाल रहे हैं वो फल मुझे मिल रहा है. दूसरों की फल मेरे लिए, no, I will not be able to get others fruit for myself. And let's not compare it as well. Why things are not happening with me? Why things are happening with me? Is because of the seed what I have sown. And just not sown the seed, I have protected that the entire growth as well. So let's understand. 5 things to be taken care. Okay. 1, if we have to achieve the right pearls of our career, clarity. Second is focus. Clarity है but focus नहीं है. मालूम है जिंदगी में क्या करना, लेकिन आज एक काम कर रहे हैं, कल एक काम कर रहे हैं, परसों एक काम कर रहे हैं, और आने वाले जन्म में काम कर रहे हैं. We are with multiple aspects. So with multiple focuses, will not get, will not be, will not allow you to shoot onto the right target at all. Clarity, क्या करना है इस clarity. And उसमें कौन सी चीज पे मुझे लगना है is focus. So having clarity is good, but if you are not focusing on your clarity, then we will not be able to achieve anything. Every day is a new day for me in terms of my actions, then I am on the wrong track. Every day with respect to is a new day with respect to situations for me, it's good. But हर एक दिन एक नया काम मैं कर रहा हूँ, कुछ नया कुछ करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, it's not good for me. So one is clarity, second is focus, third is dedication, fourth is structure, and fifth is metrics. क्या मतलब क्या है? One, किसके लिए clarity? Who has got the right clarity? The one who knows history and the current will have a right perception. नहीं तो dance करते हैं, right? जो हो रहा है बाहर उसे देख के परेशान हो रहे हैं, जो हो गया उसे देख के. एक इंसान का नजरिया, perspective is नजरिया, and नजरिया is my clarity. I should understand myself and the world where I am in. Then the nazariya is clear, the perspective is clear, then we will not be like that rolling stone, right? जैसा पानी आया वो पानी के साथ बह गया, नहीं हवा जैसा आया हवा के रुख में चला गया. हम वैसे नहीं हैं, हम एक जगह खड़कर हम पानी का रुख बदलने वाले लोग हैं. वही लोग रुख बदल सकते हैं जिसका क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए, पर्सपेक्टिव क्लियर, और पर्सपेक्टिव बनता हिस्ट्री और करंट को जानने से. So I need to know what is there. Second, focus is the goal clarity. What is that I have to achieve for this year? What is that I have to achieve for this term or a quarter, whatever? The goal clarity will make me focused. अगर clarity of goal नहीं है, then focus life में नहीं आता. Dedication to the clarity of goal what I had, right? How much discipline I am and how much effort am I investing? Discipline nahi, dedication. What namaz teaches us is discipline, right? So what is missing in me right now is the discipline. तो मैं एक जबरदस्त क्लैरिटी भी है, फोकस भी है, लेकिन मेरे जिंदगी में डिसिप्लिन नहीं है. No, dedication is a combination of discipline and hard work. If discipline misses out, right, things will miss out. अब आप वेस्टर्न वर्ल्ड में जितने भी आप पूरे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स वगैरह देखेंगे, people became successful because of their discipline. That is what is very important. No, वो है 4 AM club बोलकर. There's a book people have read, right, that teaches you to get up at 4 AM, and that is written by some author. Now he has been doing that for past. अब हमारे लिए तो तहज्जुद है. So the discipline is important. If I am doing it, for example, I have fixed that every day 9 to 9:30 I am doing something for myself. I am learning something. वो discipline आज fix कर लिए तो उसको रोज करना है. If there is no discipline in me, there will be no discipline in my team, neither in my organization. Then the structure, clarity, focus, dedication, and now structure. Structure comes with some right monitoring, feedback, and mentoring. Right now, as a person, as an entrepreneur or whatever I am, now do I have a mentor? All these sessions will create a scope for us to think and take a right direction. But वो direction consistently maintain कराने के लिए I need to have a mentor for myself. A mentor is a one who can be brutally honest to me, who can make me cry, who can show me the mirror. Not those people who are mentors. मेरे हाँ में हाँ मिलाने वाले मेरे mentors नहीं, mentors होते हैं basically. तो मेरे life में mentors हैं क्या? Because I cannot see my shadow, I cannot see my back. तो मुझे ऐसे mentors चाहिए जो मुझे नहीं who will be giving me some critical feedback, which the entire world will not give me, because the moment we reach to some position, people normally hold to their words before telling to us something, because काम बेजार कर लेते हैं कि क्या हो जाए. No, they are into an assumption. तो आपका दिल रखने के लिए लोग बात नहीं करते हैं, but आपके लिए we need to have a right structure where we have a mentor. Then metrics. How are we measuring it? Is there a roadmap and a schedule? So जो भी हम काम ले रहे हैं ये 5 चीजों से बनना है. सिर्फ क्लैरिटी लेके बैठने से काम नहीं होता. क्लैरिटी, गोल सेटिंग, डिसिप्लिन एंड हार्ड वर्क, and right set of monitoring and mentoring, and with some regular, we need to have a roadmap and a schedule for it. Without a roadmap and a schedule, you will not be able to achieve anything, right? Our Dean also has given us some proper schedule and roadmap, right? A schedule is there for us. Every day अपने आप को बेहतर करने के लिए एक schedule दे दिया, 5 टाइम की नमाज. There is a roadmap for us. There is a schedule for us, right? So we need to have a schedule. Now we're running short of time. You can these are all self-explanatory. अगर क्लैरिटी के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो क्या है, यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ इट इफ यू वांट. डिफाइन सक्सेस. क्या है आपके लिए सक्सेस? मेरा डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेस डिफरेंट, सैफ साहब का डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेस डिफरेंट, जितने लोग यहाँ पर हैं सबका डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेस इज डिफरेंट. Everyone has got a different definition of success here, right? So मेरे लिए success क्या है, and how it is important to me, how real it is to me. No, who is our role model? मेरे ये success के लिए मेरे role model कौन है, right? Do I know him right now? Do I have something? बोल लेना आसान है, but having a specific role model, जब आया एक role model बना लिए नहीं, एक specific role model जिसे हमें continuously follow कर रहा है. What do you need to do to become successful? Right? These are the questions we need to answer in clarity. Right? Clarity के 3 सवाल हैं. Then focus के लिए, with the goal clarity, how many times? The first question to you people is focus के लिए. How many times a day do you think about your goal? No? That will that shows that it is a goal or a wish. ये मेरी ख्वाहिश है या जरूरत है? No? These are the questions we need to ask for that. Now, what are we reading currently? मेरी रीडिंग लिस्ट क्या है, मैं क्या पढ़ रहा हूँ अभी मेरे क्लैरिटी को बेहतर करने के लिए, मेरे फोकस को बनाने के लिए, मेरे काम को बनाने के लिए. And what does your timetable look like? Do we have a timetable for that? Even a small thing, right? Making your bed to polishing your shoes. Do we have something, some structure with us? Lastly, as I said, what is focus? Focus is the art of ignoring fluff. Right? जो बेकार चीज है उसको eliminate करने के लिए focus चाहिए. And dedication. What do I dedication, hard work, and discipline? How many hours do I sleep? No, do we have a no? There are different questions we need to ask for ourselves. What is the evidence of discipline that is there in our life? Right? How do we deliver on our promises? Let's ask our customers, the people who are around us. Right? What are we doing daily to develop ourselves? This is my dedication. ये डेडिकेशन का मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ सोच ले को बढ़िया ना मैं कर रहा हूं बोल के बैठना नहीं. This is dedication. I'm doing something every day toward my development. And last the thing is structure में monitoring, mentoring, and feedback. What is your strategy for success? Do we have a roadmap with some timelines? Do we have an annual review for that? Do we have some appraisal for our own sales? No, name the 3 things. We can end this session with this point. Name 3 things you did to develop yourself this year. ऐसे 3 काम मैं चलो मैं सोच लिया हूं या मैं कर लिया हूं या फिर आज सोचूंगा. And वो 3 काम वो planned थे या accidental थे. ऐसे ही because of some challenge came in and I had to start learning it. Where they're planned and where they're accidental. Right? And what metrics do I have? The roadmaps and schedule. How am I measuring? How do I feel that my success? Am I succeeding? How am I succeeding? कैसे मालूम करना? How am I measuring it? Right? All these things we will have to, and only what you measure, you can control, right? And a guarantee of. Otherwise, वो काम repeat नहीं होता है, replicate नहीं होता है. And how many miles to the destination? अभी कितना काम बचा है मुझे मेरे इस पे reach होने के लिए? All these things are just put for thought for us. Let's take this Ramzan, after Yashra. Take these questions if people have taken up. Take some screenshots of it if you want. And answer them, and inshallah, let's all collectively create that ecosystem of entrepreneurs within the community so that we will all collectively have some products in the market, which is creating a revolution, creating employment as well, right? So this is where our journey is, and this is where we are, and that is what MFIRD is all about. MFIRD is aspiring to create that ecosystem where all like-minded people can support each other and create that kind of system, inshallah. So let me end here with one simple thing. बहुत ज़्यादा सुन लिया आज, लेकिन इसको conclude कर लेंगे. अगर मुझे मेरे organization को as an entrepreneur बेहतर बनाना है, I need 3 things. 1, I need a team. I need to start building a team. 2, build systems, and 3, build strategies. Inshallah, इसके बारे में अगर सैफ साहब कभी gives me a time in the future, I will be definitely be able to tell you more on this. 3 ingredients which will make my organizer successful. 1 is team, 2 is system, and 3 is strategy. And keeping this in mind, बहुत ज़्यादा आज समझ लिए, आज पे end कर लेंगे, right? बहुत कुछ है अपने पास, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं start करेंगे. वो perfection mode में से बाहर निकलेंगे. Let's come out of that perfection and focus on this. This is one statement which motivates me a lot. That is, version 1 is always better than version none. कुछ नई के मुकाबले में कुछ तो सही. Let's make sure that our version 1 is coming out. with our product, with our sales, with our services, whatever we are doing, let's evolve with our versions. Version 1 आ गया, फिर version 2 करेंगे, version 3 करेंगे, वो version 15 पे एकदम फोकस करते नहीं बैठेंगे, वो perfection मोड में बैठेंगे तो जिंदगी में काम नहीं होगा, हरकत नहीं होगी. आपको perfection मोड से निकलकर इंशाल्लाह we'll all focus on progress so that we will achieve our the milestones and the goals what we have. So jazakallah khair. Thank you very much, Saif Saab, for giving me the opportunity.
Dr. Burhan Saab, very thoughtful, very insightful, very useful session, mashallah. So we can have a few questions or some discussions from the participants.
Yes,
you can unmute your mic and please go ahead.
Yeah. Hopefully you people will ask me some easy questions.
Also, please introduce yourself so that Dr. Burhan Saab can understand the context. All of us are senior people here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Ji Dr. Zubair Saab.
Dr. Saab, alhamdulillah, it was one of a very informative and inspiring session which you did. May Allah bless you with lots of jaza for this. I in particular, like I've been into entrepreneurship development and business consulting since almost 8-10 years. Alhamdulillah, recently I got clarity on what exactly is going to be my dream or my dream project.
MashaAllah.
So, I won't like to waste time of all the other participants, but I would like to request you to give me some specific time so that I could discuss with you in detail how to take it forward, inshallah. And
done, inshallah. That will be my honor and pleasure.
Saib, I also have a request for you. Alhamdulillah, you have been a very good coordinator for all of us to come up with all these very informative sessions and all. So I also intend to seek collaboration and cooperation from MFIAD on this. So I would also like to seek your time on that, inshallah.
You're based in Bangalore, Dr. Zubair Saab?
Sir, I am in Bareilly, UP.
Okay, so we'll connect on Zoom, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Sure.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. I think Amir Sohail Saab has some question.
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I'm based on Bangalore. I'm an IT professional. I'm trying to slowly switch to become a businessman. Nothing a small business scale is that, but जो financial stability है, उससे risk लेना. There are a lot of questions in my mind and complexity है जो unclear नहीं है मुझे. I'm not sure this is the right platform, but if you want me to connect later, I can now approach any of you and get some consultation on this.
It's a very valid question what Amir Saab you're asking, right? It's a very valid concern for anyone who starts the journey of being an entrepreneur. Definitely we can connect offline and answer more, but to add, to give you a 1 point clarity for this, how you are into a field where that is actually you're able to take care of your livelihood and everything, right? Already a काम आप कर रहे हैं, and जिससे आप थोड़ा risk लेके and you want to be an entrepreneur, try out to be in some business, right? That is the problem statement. Will I be able to do this? Should I be doing this? Is a question what you have. So to do that, it's better is that, right? Remember this. In future, कभी सैफ साहब टाइम देंगे तो इसके बारे में बात कर लेंगे डिसीजन मेकिंग पर. आप डिसीजन जो लेंगे ना, आप डिसीजन पॉइंट पे मत लीजिए. डिसीजन के दो टाइप्स के होते हैं, एक है रेंज, दूसरा है पॉइंट. पॉइंट यानी डिसीजन ऑफ यस एंड नो, राइट एंड रॉन्ग. Okay, decision about range is that okay, let me continue my job for another 6 months and whatever I want to do, I will try my hands on. Okay, give a 6-month time for you. Directly yes and no में बोल के quit कर देंगे तो अगर नहीं चलेगा तो भी एक challenge है, right? So a well planned risk is very important. So you take a range. The next 6 months I will try to do this with my ongoing whatever I'm doing. If I am able to see 50% growth or 40% growth in that, I can take a don't have an idealistic number 100%, 80%, 90% वो possible नहीं. 40-50% मुझे कुछ ना कुछ अगर मेरे जो भी business में मैं करना चाह रहा हूँ, which has to be evaluated, we can discuss it offline. but let us evaluate them. And if I am able to see some growth, then let me shift my career, inshallah. So this is what I can suggest to Amir. Amir sir.
बहुत शुक्रिया. The 6 months जब आप time बोले हैं, it is matching my upcoming plans. So I'm waiting for you to to consult on offline.
Sure. You take my number from Saif sir, or I can put you on this one, or we can connect over LinkedIn as well, inshallah.
Yes, Saif bhai, please share the contact details if you don't mind.
Burhan sir, if you can put your LinkedIn details in the chat box so everyone can note and connect.
Yeah.
That will be much easier. In the invite, the LinkedIn
I've shared.
details are there in the invite also.
Jazakallah.
Okay, then I think Jazakallah Saif sir and everyone for your patient listening. I hope I have added some value to you people. Thank you for honoring me with your time. May Allah bless us with more abundance, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Thanks to everyone for joining. We'll keep on having further sessions, inshallah. Do remember in dua. We'll close this session. Assalamu alaikum.